Hello and welcome back. This is our looking at the charts report for the 7th of April. Today we'll be looking at 4 charts. First is EURUSD, second is AUDUSD, third is silver, and fourth is natural gas. Enjoy the report. We make a start with EURUSD 4-hour chart. So at the moment, the currency pair is seeing testing the S1 1.0885 support level, but has failed to break below it. Considering the movement of EURUSD has been downwards since the start of the week, we could note the S2 1.0820 line as the next possible stop in case the trend persists. If the bearish trend is intensified, we could also see the S3 1.0735 support being tested. To the upside, the R1 1.0975 resistance may be engaged, as was the case on the 5th of April. Higher, we note the R2 1.1055 resistance level that was tested in the past days, and even higher the R3 1.1135 level, which may also be a target in a buying momentum scenario. Notable is also the fact that EURUSD is trading at a new monthly low at the moment, signaling the currency pair could be moving in a selling trend. The RSI indicator below our chart is just above the 30 level, possibly giving the notion of a bearish momentum. Economic data that could interest EURUSD traders are the upcoming German ZEF indicators and the US inflation data, both expected on the 12th of April, and the extremely important ECB interest rate meeting for the 14th of April. We move now to AUDUSD's 4-hour chart. The price action has made a turn downwards since the 5th of April, and the downtrend is highlighted with a descending trend line on our chart. Moreover, after the drop in the latest sessions, we see the price action returning in the sideways range between the R2 0.7545 resistance and the S1 0.7470 support, which was used from the 23rd of March to the 5th of April and is highlighted with light yellow on our chart. If this range is breached downwards, this could be a signal of a decisive selling market that could lead the price action to the S2 0.7425 support level. If the pair is undertaken by a bullish interest and breaks the recent downward trend line, we may see a move to the R1 0.7520 resistance, or even higher the R2 0.7545 level. If both the pre-mentioned resistance levels are surpassed, we could also see a move towards the R3 0.7580 line. Note, the RSI indicator seems to stabilize above the 30 level for now, which may allow us to maintain a sideways bias for the currency pair. Economic releases that could affect AUDUSD in the next days are the Chinese CPI rates expected on the 11th of March and the US inflation data expected on the 12th. We move now to silver's 4-hour chart. In our opinion, the precious metal continues to run in a downward movement, which is characterized by our descending trend line on the chart. However, the price action in the most recent sessions has been between the R1 2495 resistance and the S1 2390 support. As long as silver trades below our downward trend line, we could see the selling trend extending further. In our opinion, a move above the R1 could indicate that the R2 25.60 line may be coming into play. At the top, the R3 26.70 remains the highest level reached so far in 2022, and if engaged again, could signal significant bullish interest for the metal. Please note, all our resistances have come across the downward trend line on our chart. In the opposite direction, the S2 23.05 line may come into play if the selling is intensified in the next sessions. The RSI indicator is currently below the 50 level, providing some evidence of a selling trend. Traders can focus on the US inflation data coming up on the 12th of April, as they can move silver's price accordingly. Finally, we have natural gas 4-hour chart. So the commodity continues to be in an upward momentum, moving within the upward channel displayed on our chart. This channel may have been tested various times, but has kept the price action within it. If the upward trend is to persist, we might see the R1 6.22 level coming into play, while the R2 6.42 line remains the highest level reached so far in 2022, making it a barometer for a strong buying trend scenario. If the trend is to return downwards, the price action could initially test the S1 6.05 support level and lower the S2 5.875 line, which is also of interest for the sellers. If our noted channel is breached to the downside, we could be seeing a sideways motion with further bearish tendencies coming into play. Yet, for the time being, the RSI indicator remains nearby 70, implying the bulls may continue to be in charge. Natural gas remains in the epicenter of the media at the moment due to European sanctions placed on Russia as a result of its war in Ukraine. Russia remains a natural gas provider for countries in the Eurozone, and traders are advised to monitor fundamental developments on this subject. That's the end of this report. We hope you enjoyed it as well as found it useful. We appreciate your participation, and if you liked this video, please feel free to share and subscribe. From everyone here at IronFX, wishes for solid trading.